when given the nod, I mean, I've already done some work, and these are some of the things I'm going to do. We're going to work with professional training and then have exchange programs. This is very necessary because we have to get our musicians working with other musicians coming from other countries. And this helps them to also broaden their horizons and know what is happening there, and they also learn from us. We all know our regional offices needs to be strengthened. If you go there, you see that the offices are very weak. So what I am going to do is we're going to strengthen them by giving them all the office equipment that they need. And because they are not professional executives, what will happen is that we'll give them one secretary who will be paid. And for them to be paid, they have to generate funds. You know, they will be doing gigs. They will be doing so many things that will raise gas. Of course, they will be supported by national. Also, this is very important to me, digitization. Digitization, because I myself have been in music for a long time. I've been a member of Osibisa, played with him as a Kela top people, and what we talk about is royalties. You realize that up to now, we are still doing analog and very little digital. So it's very, very important. Since I took over, I've already started with the digitization, monitoring through digitization. I've already contacted my sister parties from Nigeria, and we've done an enormous job. We've done Zoom meetings with the government, with GAMRO, with copyright, all the stakeholders. And what is going to happen if this is established? Of course, this is where my life is. And this will be the beginning of the music industry of Ghana.
Some of the objectives of my manifesto are, ladies and gentlemen, to protect the creative and performing rights of all musicians in the country, to have a meaningful voice in the decisions that affect musicians, to promote the healthy growth of the music industry in Ghana, to develop the talents and skills of musicians, to ensure that the musicians' voice is heard at every level of government, to create economic opportunity and foster social justice in a democratic and progressive union, and to seek and maintain the best interests of musicians and other industry players, to build a good relationship with all the cultural attachés in various embassies with the view to promote cultural exchange programs, to cater for the welfare of practicing and retired musicians, to educate members on the profession and the business of music, to establish welfare and insurance policy for members, to develop highly trained and motivated leaders at every level of the union. You all can bear witness. Some stakeholders work in silos, and this does not help to achieve the desired results. In salvaging this situation, my administration will prioritize uniting industry stakeholders and members. We will institute a quarterly stakeholders engagement to discuss pertinent issues in the interest of members, the industry, and to develop hand-holding relationships with musicians of all genres in all of the regions of Ghana.
We are now even going for an election with a constitution which is not right. We were supposed to have our conference in 2020 October. That's why I went to the court so that we can go to that conference to review and validate the constitution. Nothing. I'm just here to contest the elections with a fake constitution, which is not right. No accountability, no transparency. Why should I read even my manifesto, which is a booklet of projects needs to be done? Most of it also have been outlined by the aspirants who came here and spoke, especially the second one. I'm not joking. I don't have no degree, but I write and I edit even government documents from the state-owned enterprises. I know what I'm doing. I'm one of the first teachers who taught the first teachers. We don't have a good constitution. We are not supposed even to go to an elections with such a constitution. But here they are. We don't even have a budget for the elections. Yes, we don't have a budget. But which of you intended to build a tower? Sit not down first to count the costs. Look forth in 28 to 30. It tells you, you don't build before you create a budget. So, are they union builders? Good. I took time in 2019 to go around the country for 21 days. I thought I was going to campaign. Music is dying. I'm not here to pay lip service, promising this, and that. Yes, I said every region will have an office. I said they will have executive residence. I said we will have regional bands. I play big band of a blonde here in the solar system. We play stadia. I've moved with credentialing them, classic counters, and counter 9 classic vibes. I know the industry. I put my microphone down and took my pen. Not because I'm an international global artist. I opened the show for Jimmy Cliff at the stadium in 1989. Because of me today, there is Wuta, there is Prayer, because I was the local organizer of Nescafe Africa Revelation. The promoters are from La Côte d'Ivoire, and the producers here were OM Studios.
But what's this I'm hearing that right now you are a pastor?
Yes. I've been a pastor since 2020. 2019, I was called to the pastorate. 2019 November. So I was in training the whole of 2020.
Wow.
And when we start our Adenta branch of EWC with a senior pastor, Daniels, over there. Church is doing good, so I was taking off from there to start another.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you decided to sing about marijuana. Mm-hmm. Do you get critics telling you you're promoting the substance?
Currently, no.
Currently?
No.
Previously, they were?
Previously, no. Currently, no. In fact, none at all. I think people love my vibe over the marijuana, so I don't get that.
No, because I'm getting the lyrics in there. I mean, you're talking about amnesia, make the night easy. I mean, yeah, it rhymes all right.
It's a song.
Now, why don't you sing about killing people? If it's a song.
Shut up. Freedom.
It's the 7th of December 2021 and I'm back here at the Accra Circuit Court for the Shatawale and medical case. Well, the case has been adjourned to 25th January 2022. Let's listen to the lawyer.
This season, he cannot be running in and out of court and his livelihood. So we asked for that extension and prayed to the Honorable Judge to give us a period that will be very appropriate after the Christmas season.
From the Accra Circuit Court for Joy Entertainment, I am Mapito Sividi.
Shut up. Freedom. Shut up.
It was something that I realized that the fan base, we can't focus on the streets only because now the fan base is cutting across and we need to satisfy everybody. So this was something for some people, those who cannot come to Takrady, those who not want to stand and watch me perform, like who cannot stay awake for like hours. So this is for the I would say the corporate fans.
I saw you on stage and I saw the pride in your eyes. How proud are you of Kofi Kinata?
Well, words can't express, to see something manifest into something that you've predicted. Words can't express how great I feel. To have seen him come from a very young age, he's still quite young, but then to have mentored him and for him to have listened and taken most of the very important things we said to him serious. Today he's on stage with a full band. He came to us as a rapper. That's how it started. And today he's on stage as a full musician doing this thing. And I can say I can only wish him all the best. And this is just the beginning, like I said on the stage. We know him from childhood, so we know what he can do.
You perform and you have to perform good for people to like you. You say, and your music have to be very reasonably, you understand, and enjoyable.